Hey everyone, it's Heather here with Earth.Empresss. I hope you are doing fantastic on this Wednesday. This is going to be your October overall general spread, which I still cannot believe we are in October already. Like, wow, the whole year is pretty much gone, guys. This is the last little bit, the last of the cycle of the growth forward, the movement forward before we hit all these major eclipses and this energy, this shift in 2020. It's going to hit in January. This is it. This is it. This is the time. This is the test. This is the movement forward. Are you going to let roadblocks deter you? Are you going to move forward? Are you going to let healing occur? Are you going to surround yourself with people that get it, that are connected, that are free, that are flowing, that are spiritually conscious, spiritually aware? What are you pouring into? What is your soul calling you to do? It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer. And obviously, with it being general, it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone out there. It can be for career, love, friendship, family, soul ties. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force things. And my Facebook, Instagram, podcast, all that good stuff is going to be linked in the description box down below, all that good stuff. So feel free to check it out if you want to. All right, so what can we get for Cancer? October. This is like my favorite month of the year. I would say, other than the time between like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I love getting together with family, doing things like that. But man, Halloween makes me so excited. I get so excited. Okay, so right off the bat, you have the Emperor. Taking charge of your life. Point blank. I mean, the Emperor energy, it's the divine masculine, so you could be dealing with a divine masculine to some extent. I just feel like more so this is you guys are really focusing and trying to harness your gifts and make them 3D. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, by the way. Everyone hears ego or they hear 3D and they're like, oh, that's not spiritual. Well, if you're building a business, you have to be pretty 3D with it to a certain extent. You have to be mindful of what you invest in, what you buy, what you purchase, how much money you're spending versus what you're pulling in, things like that. It's an entrepreneurial feeling to me. If it's not particularly like starting business or moving forward in business plans or ventures or entrepreneurial things, it is definitely taking control of your life. 5 of materials reversed. We're keeping it reversed. It's out that way. This is about a state of lack. 5 of Pentacles is feeling like you lack something, whether it's you lack courage, you lack conviction, you lack structure, you lack direction, whatever it is for you. It is a feeling of lack, of not having enough of something inside of your soul. Fun part about that being reversed with the Emperor is that it's a realization that you have the power to make shit happen. You have this innate ability to get things done, to build for yourself. And it's sometimes the 5 of Pentacles to me can be the pity me card, and it's just how it goes. It can be a martyr energy where it's literally like staying stuck in that nothing works out and nothing's ever going to work, and oh my god, my life's falling and I'm just never going to get anywhere. And the Emperor is that kick in the ass saying, no, it's up to you whether or not your life is shit. It's up to you whether or not you're going to move forward. It's up to you whether or not you're going to take the opportunities that come before you in order to really shift your focus and shift your life. But with the Emperor, it calls for direction. That's the big thing. 5 of Pentacles reverse is coming out of that as well, which is beautiful because it's the confusion, it's the lack. Because a lot of the times when you feel like you're lacking, subconsciously even, if you're not aware of it particularly, if you are lacking on some level from something, someplace, somewhere inside of you, or from conditioning or family or friends around you, it's hard to really find purpose and direction with that. It just is. Because if you feel like you're not complete, not whole, you're not going to know what to do. And it's not an easy thing to find direction or purpose when you feel like you're lacking to a certain extent. But when you heal that, that's when you find the shit that's really meant for you. That's when you do phenomenal things in this world. So, what else can we get for Cancer? I wanted to pop out. 8 of Swords reversed. Coming out. This is also, it's really funny because I think Aries had this card too. 8 of Swords I find fascinating because it's self-imposed. So whatever things that you were dealing, like, it's almost like this lack, this state of lack was like either self-imposed through ego, self-imposed through experiences in the past heartbreaks, past issues, past trauma, wounding. Again, take it as it resonates. There's so many things it could be. But the Eight of Swords is always self-inflicted. It's always holding yourself back. It's your mindset. It's your mind frame. It's questioning your abilities. It's questioning your potential. It's questioning if you can do shit. And when combined with that Five of Pentacles, you know how they've both been upright. It's literally holding yourself back because you're so afraid that you're not enough or that you can't handle things. But the beauty is that they're reversed. And with the reversal in the Emperor comes the release. It comes the ability of like picking yourself up after the fucked up things in order to build something beautiful out of it. I love that. Okay. What else can we get? You guys know how I am too. If you've been with this channel long enough, I don't take reversals unless I'm called to leave it. If I'm called to leave it, and it's weird, and it sounds crazy, but whatever. It's like leave it, stay. Leave it, stay. Like if it doesn't, if I don't hear leave it, I flip it. But man, that Eight of Swords was like, don't touch it. Sorry, it's just how it goes with me. It's sometimes that's how my brain works. It's like it's another voice, and it's just don't touch that. Just leave it. Okay, whatever you say. Wow. Okay. We have like, okay, I'm not going to take 5 or 6 cards. I am going to keep the Star. Innate healing coming in. Yeah, you've healed some kind of self-worth, self-sabotage issues, whatever it is for you. Take it as it resonates. It could be both. You could have had a lack of self-worth, which caused a lot of sabotage in your life. The Star just promotes that healing, and it's also like, make a fucking wish. Make a wish, Emperor energy. Get real clear. Get real driven. Write that shit down. And then watch the healing come in and watch the potential and watch yourself hit levels and get things offered to you and opportunities come in your way that you never thought were fucking possible. Or maybe you thought were possible, but you had such a sense of not being enough that you never even tried. You never even allowed those things to come in. Because, man, those swords can fucking block. I was talking about that the other night with a friend of mine. She is truly phenomenal. And we got into, I love getting into deep discussions with her. And that's what it was about. It was those swords. Those swords are hard because they block so many things. And people, I think that's why people have a lot of issues when swords come out. Now, the beauty in them is that it can bring clarity. It can bring conversation. It can be communication. When you finally solve that shit, you solve that shit. It's a lot easier to solve, like, sometimes the mental things where you repeat or you put your over and over and over again, you replay, versus literal, like, physical elements or heartbreak or things like that. 6 of Wands. Fucking victory, man. Yes. Victory. Victory through release. Healing. The healing brings forth, it can bring recognition, it can bring accomplishment. It also just brings victory. Victory over the struggles that you've been going through. Over the pain. Over the past. Over karmic things. Over childhood shit. Just overcoming obstacles in order to really reach this point of being inspired and being victorious and really seeing it and going for it and grabbing it and running after it and making shit happen and building. Building your future, building your life. I love that, of course. Moon card. Yeah, the moon phases that you guys have been dealing with could have been like this new moon that came in. Could have been the last full moon. Could be the upcoming moons that have... It promotes, to me, almost a sense of release for healing. So if you've been in some kind of energetic shit lately, possibly for the past month or so, healing's coming in. That's what it's for. It's releasing. It's illuminating. It's bringing light to the shit that did not serve you. This is also like you're seeing victory, emotional victory to me, because the moon is the emotional makeup. It is the card. It is also a card of Cancer for me. It would be victory. Victory in honing your skills, honing your talent, honing your fluidity. Really that high priestess kind of energy where you are just flowing with it. In a beautiful way. It's promoting such healing and growth. What else can we get? else can we get for Cancer? That one wants to pop out. We're going to take it. 9 of Cups. Literally, wish fulfillment coming in. This is making that shit happen for yourself, though. And then it's combined with a star card, which is my wish upon a card, wish upon the star. Oh, man. Yeah. The key to you finding your fulfillment, the key for you, Cancer, is going to be embodying that Emperor energy. It's going to be making that shit happen, taking control of your life, taking control of the reins, making the changes that you know are necessary, that maybe you're avoiding, maybe you're having issues letting go, maybe you're having issues moving forward, maybe it's just, again, like the lack of worth, a loss, a sense of direction. Something's coming in, but you need to take charge of it and head forth to it, because that energy is going to lead you to such happiness and fulfillment and potential for so many things in your life. It's literally just taking charge of it. You know, you guys are cardinal. It just is what it is. You're cardinal water. You are able to emotionally affect things in such a way with such intense passion. Why not do that to yourself? Why not do that for yourself, you know? 7 of Swords reversed. Under the vibe of materials. So you could have had a lack of worth in yourself due to like past issues when it comes to other people and their opinions, their thoughts, their, you know, maybe they were controlling, maybe they were deceptive, maybe they were, 7 of Swords, it's a knife in the back. It's someone taking off and taking the swords with them and not even bothering to really let you speak up or let you speak your piece in a situation or in a moment. Could have been past relationships, could have been family things, could have been friendships, falling outs, whatever it is for you. It denoted that lack of self-worth. But you've overcame, and I feel like that's what this potential, this Emperor energy has pushed into you, this 9 of Cups, where you are really flowing and moving towards your goals and your dreams. It's causing you to release any of that shit. 7 of Swords reversed is all about releasing the deception, maybe self-deception. It could also be that in order to really embrace and move forward in your life towards your goals, you got to take off the mask. Because to me, 7 of Swords is false mask card, where it can be someone's portraying themselves a certain way. And it's more of like a defense mechanism or a protection or something along those lines. It's not so much, you know, it doesn't always have to be about deception. It can be self-deception, where you think that you've done things or you've been through or you've done the work or you have, you know, been this person for so long, and then it turns out that, no, you were in the mask. And when the mask comes off, that's when you get real deep, and that's when you feel those wounds, and that's when things really shift, because you become very authentic in yourself. And it's not just by yourself anymore. That's another thing. Like, the mask comes off so everyone can see your authenticity. You speaking up, you speaking your truth. Not feeling like you lack anymore leads to a point where you can be really fucking honest with who you are. Which is, again, pretty phenomenal. I love that. I wanted to pop out 10 of Wands, releasing cycles. Under that 8 of Voices, after that, so yeah, I would be releasing a lot of karmic shit. You guys are going to be going through that. But I feel like it's just so you can reach 3 of Cups. So you can reach this happiness, this joy, this fulfillment, this soul tribe kind of energy. That's funny because 3 of Cups has came up in every reading I've done so far. It is a big Libra energy almost, where it's surrounding yourself with that camaraderie, the friendship, being social, being more in tune and surrounded and talking and conversing and just having in-depth moments with people that you genuinely care about. Major shift. It pulls you out of that 8 of Swords. Like, maybe, you know, connection and those things like that. Friendships help you kind of get out of your head in the situation, and it really puts things in perspective or puts some clarity on the situation for you. That one came right out. There's the Empress. So healing, leading to abundance and growth. So you have the Emperor and the Empress. You are balancing out your energies for sure. Mastering. You could also be connecting, like 3 of Cups. You could be connecting with a Taurus or Libra, just an Empress energy as well, where You know, maybe it's inspiring a lot of growth and potential and movement forward and healing inside of you. Or it could be Aquarius, because the star is Aquarius. Yeah, Muse of Material. So this is equivalent to the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you could be finding victory in a situation when it comes to an earth sign, or victory with an earth sign. And for others of you, it's literally victory leading to abundance, leading to you becoming this King of Pentacles energy, which is grounded, which is earthy, which is rooted, but it's also accumulation. It's slow and steady growth. It's building, it's working, it's putting in day by day in order to build towards your future, to get this abundance, whether it's spiritual or financial or both. But the Empress beside that is just like, it's growing. It's growing. If you're doing some kind of project with someone close to you, there's a lot of potential for growth there. A lot. And I say that because the Three of Cups with the Empress and that, it could denote like teamwork and collaboration and community and friendship and things, really inspiring growth or inspiring creativity or business, you know, working together. Could totally be that too. Yeah, there's a lot of victory ahead for you guys. It's just going to be, at the end of the day, feeling like you're enough. Ace of Voices. And being authentic in yourself. That's the equivalent to the Ace of Swords. It's speaking your soul's truth. At the end of the day, what is happiness for you? Who are you moving forward? Who are you on the inside? Allowing that to come through and really shine. And being honest about it. And being who you truthfully fucking are. And it's communicating from a very honest place in your soul. What else do we have for Cancers? Queen of Voices too. Yeah, you guys are getting discerning. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Could have some potential there with an air sign. I feel like more so this is you really taking charge, moving towards your fulfillment. But this is speaking your fucking truth and doing it in a discerning way. Being honest with who you are. And it's also clarity brought in, spiritual clarity, because aces are gifts, whether it's in the form of a person, a communication with a person, whether it's in the form of something you read, something you write, something you portray, something you speak, something you hear. It's all about, again, voices, it's communication. It's something that's going to really bring some clarity and truth in your soul. And then, yeah, Queen of Voices, it's you getting to a point where you're discerning and you're not going to allow certain things into your life because you're focused on that happiness. Could also be getting clarity when it comes to, again, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy in your life. Like some kind of clarity comes in. And it does feel like it is, like, now that I'm looking at it especially, it feels like it's spiritual clarity because, I mean, the owl's there and the owl is the messenger. It's a spiritual messenger. So take that as it resonates. You have the Ace of Wands here. Passion. Yep, that was what was blocking whatever this growth was for you. This potential, this passion, this project, this whatever you're going to pour into that's creative. The lack of self-worth and the fact that you weren't really fully being who you were wholeheartedly has been part of a block. It's been part of an innate block. In order to push you forward, I mean, you had to release it. Or overcoming, again, the wounds. If it wasn't you not fully stepping into your power and accepting who you were, then it was wounds. It was wounding that had been done to you that caused you to feel like you lacked. And because of that, it was hard for these opportunities to come forward. Because like I said, those swords fucking block, man. They do. Yeah. Awakening. Clarity. Peace. It's also judgment time. You know, things are coming in with the purpose of really pushing you forward in your growth, but your spirituality, your purpose, your path. Oh man, under that Eight of Swords and that Three of Cups. So yeah, friendship is a huge thing when it comes to revelations for you, or connection in general, your soul tribe, whatever it is. It doesn't have to just be friends. I mean, it can be like family that are friends, things like that. You have Temperance here, and you have the Tower. Yeah, internal, 100% balancing out a shift that needs to take place. Let's see. There's victory here too. That's what's so, like, it's, and then there's an innate balancing out that's taking place, healing. What else did we get? I love this so much. Okay. The Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Tower comes in. And it's something that, again, has been building. It's these, I feel like it's this karma, this insecurity, these things inside of you that you've been battling to get these opportunities. Tower comes in and then literally changes your course towards energetically moving forward, abundance, putting in the work, day to day, making shit happen. So the whole process of this, honing in your energy, your masculine energy, the healing, the growth that's needed to achieve your dreams, to achieve your goals, to really get focused on what you want with the Emperor on that Nine of Cups. That's literally like honing in and focusing out on what the fuck you want your dreams and wishes and goals to look like. Healing this, a lot of creativity and, again, soul tribe activity and pushing forward and wanting to build. And then, yeah, clarity, communication, spirituality coming in to really, you could be getting opportunities coming in and you are really being discerning about where you're going to place yourself too. When it comes to a job, when it comes to potential, when it comes to a career, when it comes to offers, you're going to be very discerning and say like, no, that's not going to resonate with me. Like, no, that doesn't fit my morals. That's not my beliefs. That's not my system. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you get an awakening, get a spiritual leveling out. I feel like that's what shifts, because the Tower, a lot of the times, it's a foundational shift. It doesn't just have to be like people outside of you or even inside of you. It can be literally you heal, you shift, you realize things, and it completely causes a Tower of like, shit, I was going in that direction for that reason. That's not anymore. Like, that's not what I want to do. That's not who I want to be. That's not who I was meant to become. And then the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles is literally who you're meant to become. Putting in the work on the path that you were meant to be on all along. That's beautiful. And that's your card. Chariot. That's your card, Cancer. That's a good way to end that. Okay. So let me grab Crystal Spirits card. Ooh. Ooh, I'm completely going to fuck up that word, but it's fine. Whatever. Hematite and Dumortierite. If you know how to pronounce it, I would say put it in the comments below, but you're just going to spell it. So I'm not really going to change the way I pronunciate it with my East Texas accent. All right, Hematite. Becoming grounded, getting back to earth, practicality and centeredness, balance and calm. You were so, oh my gosh, wow. Now this is just going perfectly. You were so much more than just your thoughts and feelings. You have a body to care for and a soul with a unique purpose. Hematite spirit is here to remind you that you are a light being with a body that deserves to be honored and nourished, a body designed by the conscious universe to be in a world of sensations, from the smell of the pine trees and rain to the feel of tree bark under your fingertips. You are one with the earth and her creatures. Ground yourself to feel a sense of well-being and relief from stress. Hold a furry creature and feel warm softness in the beating of their heart. Seek out physical affection, a massage, body work, and if you can, walk outdoors in nature, feeling the sensations of the earth against your skin. Your scattered thoughts and turbulent emotions will calm down, and you will soon remember the beauty of your body in this world of senses. So mindfulness, that is a lot of it, and I feel like that's what gets you out of your head a lot, is being present. Being present but staying grounded within it. Okay, so this one, again, I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to butcher it. Organization, orderliness, clutter clearing, list making. Let's talk about that, Emperor, shall we? Yes. Not all plans will come to fruition, but in the planning, we learned so much. Have you worked out your plans, making lists and organizing your thoughts? The message to you is to take the ideas in your mind and commit them to paper. Oh my God, I'm sorry. What did I say though? Like, put it down, write it out. In an orderly fashion, for you are supported right now in structuring plans that will help you achieve the fulfillment and healing you seek. Your mental discipline is enhanced now, so pull out your journal and write to-do items. Draw arrows and pictures that help you prioritize and acknowledge what is most important to you. and what needs to be on the low priority end of your list or dropped off altogether. Spirit wants you to know that you will feel stronger and more confident once you start working out your ideas on paper. Yes. And right now, your power to put it all together in a way that works for you is at its peak. Commit to organizing your ideas, for the conscious universe wants you to know that you are better at this planning stuff than you might think. It appears to encourage you to bring out orderliness in your interactions with others and in your thinking about your relationships as well. Now is the perfect time to journal about your thoughts and feelings when it comes to people you care about. If challenging emotions come up, be secure in knowing that divine guidance is there for you and that the universe wants you to be happy. Spirit calls to write lists and set plans for what you want and need in your relationships and connections. You're entitled to receive love easily and naturally, and as you get honest with yourself through journaling and list making, you will start to see whether you need to adjust your relationships to make this easier. Yeah, getting discerning. Love yourself enough to journal about your truth as you collect your thoughts and get organized when it comes to planning how you might improve or enhance your relationships. All right, Cancer, that's going to be it for your overall general spread. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and I will see you guys next week with your soul connections. Love and light, guys. Bye.